I grew up in a small country town called Kyabram, which is north-central Victoria. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere, but it's a place I love to call home. Always love getting back and just spending time away from the hustle and bustle of the city.
From the big lights and bars.
Growing up in Kyabram, it was a lot of fun. Always loved hanging out with my mates, and most of it was all about sport, to be honest. School was more about kicking the footy at lunchtime than it was being there and studying, I suppose. There's nothing like getting back home to see mum and dad and my mates that still live here.
I recognize it back out in the sea. I wish I hope that I'm here. I wish I hope that I'm here. People, you know, people, I see people, don't get people, I wish I hope that I'm here. I wish I hope that I'm here.
I'm right into extreme sports, and it's probably not the best thing being a football player, having those interests, but I used to love skateboarding. I spent a lot of time doing that when I was growing up. I love wakeboarding and getting out on the boat and spending time on the river. Spent a fair bit of time with my old man and brother and family friends, hunting and camping, just doing a lot of stuff that blokes do, I suppose, when you're from the country. My main interest is probably dirt bikes, and I've always wanted to be able to ride them, and I wanted one when I was younger, but we couldn't afford one. We had a mate that forgot to pick his up, a little Pee-wee 50 that we started hooning around on. That's where I first learned how to ride. When I got drafted, I was able to afford one, and I bought my first big 250.
I'm just looking for my girl tonight, so we could get high.
Most of my time, if I'm riding with my brother and another close family friend. We just go out the bush and spend most of the time flicking mud and all that sort of stuff on. We don't do any mad jumps or anything like that. I don't profess to be a grouse rider or anything. Because my job requires me to be fit and run, I'd like to be able to do things without having to put in too much physical effort, I suppose. That's what I love about just being on the motorbike, is that it's a motor. On the wakeboard, you're being pulled along, not making the effort yourself. I just love being out there and the freedom of having time to not worry about anything else other than riding fast and mucking around on my bike.
I wish I hope that I was here. I wish I hope that I was here.